Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums. We are back inside of the expedition. I guess we are. Right, okay. Well, I was watching back my footage of me editing phase 2, and there was a terrain manipulator inside of the actual modules that I could install in my freaking multi-tool. Yeah, I pinned a comment just to point that out. It was just me. For whatever reason, I saw the little blue icon, and I just assumed that it was a cloaking device. I don't know. My brain done some sort of strange gymnastics with what I was seeing. It's probably the amount of time that I was actually awake for. Anyways, let's have a quick look at this, people. So we're on to the next set of milestones. We've got to reach the 4 rendezvous station, install a Corvette shield module. Okay. Install Corvette damage module. I think my Corvette is going to start looking like a Winnebago soon, with, like, you know, optional extras like CB systems slapped upon it. Okay, ride in another traveller's Corvette. Okay, that could be a fun one. That's an optional one, but I'm probably going to try and do that. Okay, star diving. Fall from 60 U's from a Corvette. Oh, pretty darn nice. Okay. Off radar, visit a pirate system. Smuggle contraband units. Okay, coolio. Engage emergency warp unit. I don't see anything that's going to be too difficult amongst those. So anyway, let's hit this up. I mean, if you've seen the previous phases, the thing that might make it difficult is the thing in this chair. You know. Anyway, let's take on off and let's fly on out and let's get to the next rendezvous. Okie dokie. Right, well, let's just get away from the station a little bit. Pow! Zana! And there we go. Jump! And jump again! And again. Oh my days. This green line seems to be getting longer and longer. And I'm not seeing the expedition route there. Oh my days. That's outside my warp range then. Okay. Well, I figured I'd start my day with a lovely cup of coffee. Might keep me awake a bit. Oh, I didn't see that coming. The coffee has failed already, people. All right. Do I have to? Do I have to help this? I could, but that's gonna. Yeah, I don't want to. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna run away. I don't care. Pirates can have it. No, I don't care. Leave me alone. Fudge you. I'm going into the station. Leave me alone. No, don't care. Now, if I did help fend off that freighter, I would claim said freighter, which could be quite a handy thing to have. I don't want it. I just want to continue on. I mean, if you do get the freighter, fair enough, but I'm not going to bother. Okay, right. Now that I've landed, hopefully they're going to stop bugging me when I fly out. And hopefully I can just do another jump. There we go. Right, I just want to get to the rendezvous, please. I'll be surprised. There we are. We've done it now. We've got there. Lovely jubbly. So yeah, so the caramel macchiato. Now, if you are playing along, you can always grab yourself a nice beverage as well. Of course, you know. Your life, do what you like. Okay, right, here we go. Let's head into here. So yeah, I've done these videos as sort of like a play-along guide. So what I'm hoping is people actually hit up the game and have me on a separate screen. And you know, when I like pause it when I'm doing warps, well, I cut it, I edit it. You know, they can just hit the pause button then, and then sort of play catch-up. However, hindsight is a good thing to have. You know, like the whole thing with the terrain manipulator mess up the other day, but at the same time, you've probably got better eagle eyes than me, and you've probably spotted that you had got a terrain manipulator, and you're like, Captain Steve, what the fudge are you on? Anyway, let's head on over to the rendezvous point. Whoa, I got spun around. You spin me round, round, baby, round, like a record, baby, round, 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 round. Here we go. Well, how do? Yeah, it's the same thing that's said every time so far, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, 57% restored, though. Nice! Chicka chicka boom boom, chicka chicka pow pow. Yeah! Right, well, we claim that. That's for me. Corvette shield module pack, starship infantry slots, times 3. Well, I can't do much with those infantry slots that it keeps giving me because my ship's already maxed. Anyway, let's go over here, jump in the teleporter, zoom, go, zoom, and I'm here. Nice. Right, and let's oh no, I don't want to do that. I want to go over to this little board over here because I want to install the doohickeys inside of the shippity ship. Okay, right, what doohickeys do you want me to install? A shield module, which is what it just gave me. It's saying that I need 3 of them. Why? Why would I do 3? Has it even given me 3? It's given me 2. So, it's given me 2, but it wants me to install 3. So I might go down to the planet and just duplicate another one of these quickly, people. At least I think that's what I'm going to have to do, because the only other one is to get that one, isn't it? And they haven't given me that one. It does say to install 3 shield modules down there. One second. Yeah, leave workshop just for a second, because I'm wondering whether we can get away with installing a shield module. You know, like the ones that you buy from the vendors. Let's see if there's a shield module for ships over here. Let's see if this actually works, because they can't expect people to go around, dig up the technology in a hope that they find a 3rd shield module, right? They can't. That'd just be insane, wouldn't it? Okay, let's just buy a shield module from this guy if he's got one. It doesn't matter what class it is. It'd be nice if there's an S-class. He's got an S-class. We'll buy that. Thank you. Right, well, let's just install that straight inside the starship, and let's see if that counts as 1. What the flying fudge? I've got loads of shield modules already in there, look. I've got loads. So that can't count then, can it? Okay. Alright, fine. I'm going to go down to the planet then, and I'm going to go and duplicate one of those shield modules. Alright? Okay, so I'll see you down at the planet. I have noticed that pretty much every single planet has got aggressive sentinels. Now, I kind of wish that, you know, the outer rim of the universe, it said that the Viking had pushed the sentinels back to the outer fringes. But I think if you go the opposite way from where the Atlas is and towards the centre, I wish that this became more of a thing. You know? I've got the 905, a defence ring against the sentinels. It'd be nice if that's kind of where this sort of stuff started to happen. You know, the odd system, the odd planet, or whatever, there. That'd be quite cool, I think. Anyway, we need to do some duplication. Right, let's head on over here then. I mean, you've seen me do this a few times now. Right? I need my little refiner. We head on over to said refiner, and hopefully I'm gonna put that one in. I quite like that one. It whirls and it twirls and it's lovely. So let's put this on top of there. Let's just hope a sentinel doesn't spot me in the next 5 minutes. No, let's make a couple. I do. Lovely. And are we getting out of here? We're getting out of here. No, leave me alone. I'm not really here. I was going to stick around and maybe make some more, but I'm not going to do that now. Ah! Get off, sentinels. Right. Where's my Oh, great. Can't swap it now. I'll just wait in here until they leave me alone. Ah, have a little cup of coffee. I'll see you guys back at the station. Yeah, Jam, something really strange is happening. Look at this. I aim at the station and engage my pulse engine. Oh, didn't happen this time. It was point me straight back down at the bloody planet. That was really weird. And then I go and record and it doesn't happen. But yeah, I have had some weirdness happen. I've actually flown through one of these stations before. That stops happening after you turn off multiplayer. And so yeah, turning off multiplayer is something that you need to do if you don't want to fly through the station or get stuck in the wall. I've had a few people in my comments saying, Captain Steve, definitely turn off your multiplayer. I got stuck in a wall. So there we are, there's that. Righto, well, I've duplicated them. Now, if you didn't want to duplicate them, you've got to find one that's got, you know, the old salvaged scrap, that one. You'd go down to that planet, and you dig a load up until you find yourself a shield module. Good luck. That could take quite a long time, to be fair. There's a lot of bases there, though, so you might be able to, you know, find refuge near to a base and hopefully find some stuff there. But anyway, let's get this on, shall we? Let's head on over here then, and let's put on the old shields. Right, well, I've got a couple of these. I've got 3 of them. I put one there and one there. And then this one, I'm going to stick on top there. Boom! That doesn't look janky and crap, does it? Okay, right, well, we've done that. Okay, yep. Apply the edits. Yeah, that looks fantastic, doesn't it? Right, well, we'll grab that then. Okay, phase beam array and torpedo launcher. Very nice. Oh, there's another frickin' line. Okay, interesting. Okay, anyway, we've got to install Corvax damage modules. So, yeah. And it says I've already got 1 on there, so I've got to install 2 more. Okay, I didn't even know that I had one. Oh, I have got one on there, phase cannon. It's giving me another phase beam. Okay, well, where can I put that? It doesn't look right behind that, does it? Alright, let's move this. R2, and I'll move that there. And we're going to move that there. And this is a phase beam, right? So we're going to move that there. And then I'm going to put the other phase beam there. Oh, no, it's not a phase beam. But there you go, that looks okay. And then we're going to put the missile launcher dead center. Chicka pow pow, chicka boom boom. Oh, like it. Okay, right. Well, we've got that installed then. Yeah, apply edits. And let's go over to the starship quickly. Okay, so there is room here. Well, that's odd that it didn't let me put in extra technology then, isn't it? Now, it should have given me quite a lot of things. Okay, well, let's collect the reward for that anyway. Right, I'm going to put there. Look, why didn't it automatically go there? Okay, a conflict scanner. Oh, I've got a walker's brain already. I just need a wiring loom. I can buy a wiring loom. We can get the conflict scanner installed. Lovely jubbly. Alright. Let's buy a wiring loom. Let's get the conflict scanner in. I've already got the economy scanner. I brought it with me. So here we go. Buy wiring loom. There we are. Buy one of them. Thank you. You know what? I'm going to buy all this chromatic metal. It's needed. You know, you can get that little return device and all that sort of shenanigans. Nice. Okay. You know what? I'm going to buy the dehydrogen as well. No, I'm not. I'm going to need infantry full. Right. Okay. Cool. Well, we got that. I mean, it definitely wasn't full, was it? Okay. I've got that shield module that I don't need. A Cybertron module as well. I'll spare one of those. Okay. All right. Fine. And what was I going to do? Oh dear. Alright, yeah, so we're going to install the other scanner. So the other scanner, here we go, we'll stick that in here. Conflict scanner. We get that in with the walker's brain, the wiring loom that I just bought. And can I get the rockets in? I need copper and condensed carbon. Well, I definitely do want this upgrade. But we're going to have to dig up some copper. And what's the other thing? Condensed carbon. Yeah, okay. Alright, fine. Well, it's not too difficult to get those things. I don't think they sold copper in here. They sold the chromatic metal, which is the end product. Sometimes the visitors here can sell copper, but I'm not going to waste my time going through each and every single one of them. Heck no. But yeah, the condensed carbon. I mean, I could put one of my refiners inside of here, couldn't I? I've got enough of them, let's face it. So I'll stick that with there, I think. That's this one here. I'll put it right into the wall. So, yeah, it's not going to get in the way of my person. And I've got some normal carbon there. If I just put 40 in, and then get the rest of my carbon. Where's my carbon? Carbon. Well, quite a lot of carbon. I don't want to put the whole lot in. And we'll get that turning into condensed carbon. Now, I've learnt my lesson. If you fly your ship while you've got something inside of a refiner inside of here, you end up losing it. So you kind of have to stand here and wait. I'm going to do that, but through the power of editing, I'll be right back. I'm back, and I drank the rest of my coffee drawing that. Yeah, yes I did. Right, okay, anyway. Enough on the coffee update. Let's just squirrel that away for another day. In fact, let's get that locked in. There we are. And I just need the copper, which we'll hopefully get when we're next to the planet. Right, but that can kind of wait. We're going to do some hitchhiking, people. Right, so if I go back into my options and go back into networking and then enable. Right, let's see if we can do this optional milestone just for a bit of fun. So all I've done is I've just enabled the multiplayer. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to fly over here, get out of the way of all those frigates and freighters, pull in the old spatial anomaly and fly on in. And this could be quite a fun one, because they're going to be trying to get in my ship to do this optional milestone, and I'm going to be trying to get in their ship to do this optional milestone. At this point it'd be nice to have a normal ship just to put on the other landing pads, because I don't think people are going to be taking off all too often. Oh god, my game is now screwed. That's why you need a normal ship, because multiplayer inside of this expedition is going to be tough. Okay, right, well, I think I'm completely balls now. Oh no, looks like I can call it. Oh no, yeah, my controls are completely screwed. So there we go, I've got to do a reload. Right, lesson learned. I'm going to go back in the station and I'm just going to buy the shitest ship I can possibly buy, so we can be a little bit more covert in our stealthiness ways. Let's go on in. Let's get ourselves a really cruddy little ship, just so I can land on a proper landing pad without flying through the spatial anomaly and without getting completely spanned over. Okay. Well, that's if any land. They might not land. Might be better to do this at a trading post. Yeah. The game is a little bit, you know, there's lots of workarounds on top of workarounds on top of weirdness at the moment, people. And we might, oh look, he's just gone inside my ship hoping to get a lift, I think. I mean, I can help him out by taking off and giving him a little taxi ride, and then he's done his optional milestone anyway. I mean, he's here. Right, let's just seal him in. Right, he's coming with me then. I'm going to go to a trading post and buy a normal ship. I'm going to take him with me, because why not? Right, here we go. Boom. Boom. Slap. I mean, that's exactly what I was going to do. I was just going to hide in someone's ship. Located trading post. He's done what I was hoping to do. Of course, I would have hidden his ship, he would have hidden my ship, and none of us would have gone anywhere. So that's why I'm going to go get a normal ship, so that doesn't happen when I go back to the spatial anomaly. So yeah, you're going to need a fair few units to buy a ship though. I'm going to go to a trading post and buy a ship, because they're more likely to land there. For some reason, stations at the moment for landing of ships is a little bit hit and miss. Right, well this is too big to land on a trading post friggin' thing, landing pad, so I'm just going to land here. I am wondering though, whether at the back of the trading post there's a load of empty space, isn't there? There's a load of real estate there. Let's see if he's still in my ship. Let's go and say hello. He's gone. He's gone already. Alright, well I don't know what happened to him. There's no player marker in near proximity, is there? I don't know what happened to him. Alright, well hopefully he got his badge and then just disconnected. Well, that's all I can imagine anyway. Or maybe he jumped out the back of my ship mid-flight. I don't know. He's gone. Alright, well, there we are. Okay, right, I'm going to wait for a ship to land. I'll wait under the cover of here. And I'm just going to buy probably the first ship that flies in. Come on, ships. You know you want to fly in. Oh, don't be a git of a game. Come on. I'll let you know when ships fly in. Okay, Johns. Ships were not flying in until I turned off multiplayer. Work that one out. Yeah. It looks like I'm getting myself a really cruddy looking hauler. That is probably the worst hauler I've ever seen in my life. Okay. Hello. Look, even his head's stuck in it. What the flying fudge? He likes his ship a little bit too much, doesn't he? Alright, okay, well we're going to be Well, we didn't want this menu, but yeah, you got nothing I want to buy there overly. I'll have your gold. There you are. I'll have your gold, so at least add something. Yeah, make an offer on your ship, mate. How much is it? You better not want much money for this. This is. You can't purchase them. Oh, you're flying. Oh, after all of that. All right, well that idea goes out the window then. So I've got to try and stow away on someone's ship with just how janky it is at the moment. You saw what just happened. I had to do a bloody reload. I can't be dealing with that. Right, okay, I'll go get my copper so I can install my missile launcher, and I will try one more time flying into the spatial anomaly and see if we can get this done. But that's proper stupid. Okay, now whenever I am taking out these resources, what I tend to do is dig a big hole all the way through the middle of it and plunge myself into the ground, and then that way I hope that the sentinels don't find me while I'm excavating it. Not only that, it gives you a little bit of protection from the storm. You can see that my hazard protection isn't going down at the moment. It will start going down the more I start mining, but I have got a lot of ion batteries on me now, just as an extra tip. Well, I've got enough copper. There we go. Let's head on over and let's get that installated. How? Done. Okay, well let's try again then. You know what? Rather than turn the networking back on before I fly inside the spatial anomaly, I'm going to leave the networking turned off and turn it on when I get in there. That way I'm guaranteed to have myself a landing pad. Okay? There you go, that's my little tip for you to save you from getting stuck in the back side of the freaking spatial anomaly and having to do a blinking reload, isn't it? Okay, here we go. Let's get in then and let's get this done. Okay, now I've got my little landing spot. Nice. The only thing is, every other player is going to be trying to do this. And because I can't hide my ship, they're going to be all hiding in my ship. The chances of me doing this, it's going to be really, really remote. Okay, here we go. Right, I've turned on multiplayer. Now all I've got to do is just wait for some other one to come on in. Well, I think they're all going to be trying to get on mine. Okay, well there's somebody's Corvette ship that's half loaded there. Let's see if I can stow away on it. And this is going to be a problem too. I mean, it's only half loaded in. Well, I don't think I can get in it. I mean, what happened there? You see how janky this is? You see what I mean? I'm not seeing any other ships. No, they're all gone invisible. Brilliant. Well, this works a treat, doesn't it? No, that one's just landed on top of mine and then vanished. Oh man, what I might have to do is actually hit up one of my counterparts on the Friday weekend mission, and maybe do this on the Friday weekend mission and see if I can stow away that way and actually load into my expedition after we've done the weekend mission, and maybe we can all complete it that way, because I honestly don't think this is actually possible right now, just because of the state of how these ships look in multiplayer. I mean, look, they're invisible. I can't see nothing. Can't see nothing. So you know what? I'm going to turn multiplayer back off, because why not? And yeah, we're gonna continue on, and we're going to miss the optional milestone for now, because I honestly don't think it's that possible. Right, okay, we're going to do the starfalling, or whatever that is. Yeah, let's go do that then. Aperture! And I think I've just got to enter into the upper atmosphere of a planet, then jump out on my ship. Okay, upper atmosphere of a planet. Let's go do this one. Okay. Do you think I'm about 60 U's up? Maybe. Let's get out of the chair. I could be a lot higher than 60 U's up. Let's see if this works then. Sweet. Okay. This could take a while to get down to the planet's surface. Do I just have to free fall, or can I actually use my boosters? Let's use boosters then. Let's read the actual message. Jump from a Corvette 60 U's. Well, that's kind of what I'm doing. While piloting, falling long distances can be hazardous. Okay. Aha. Why is it not actually counting? Oh, here we go. Now it's counting. There we are. Coolio. Well, I'm saving my jetpack for just before I hit the water or whatever surface I'm going to hit. If I hit water, I'd be alright, I think, anyway. But I can't see the bloody floor. I can't see anything. Have I even gone through the cloud barrier yet? Yes, I think I have. Well, I'm still falling. Uh-oh, I see mountains. I don't want to touch the mountains yet. Have I just messed that up? Well, it's still counting. I failed. I failed because I landed somewhere a bit weird, didn't I? Okay, let's try that again. Oh, go away, Sentinels! Leave me the fudge alone. I engaged my cloaking device. Seriously? Do one. That sucked. Alright, I think if I do this above ocean, I might do a little bit better. Right, I need to find a planet with ocean. Because ocean's going to be at the lowest point of the planet, isn't it? The only thing is, can I see the ocean at the moment? No, because it's got a freaking raging storm on, hasn't it? Okay, and there's none of us with ocean here, is there? Apart from this one over here. Let's lock onto that one then. Fun times. Some of these milestones would be easy if the game wasn't so foobarred at times, you know? Well, not foobarred, it's just the mechanics, isn't it, for the game? It's like every single planet at the same time has got storms as well. So even if I do fly over to this one, it's still going to have a storm. Okay, chums, well I think I'm above water. Let's just pulse away a little. So I can actually see the planet again. Right, yeah, so I'm above water right now. And I'm going to jump from here. Might be a little way before I actually hit the orbit of the planet. But I'm hoping jumping above water is going to give me the highest altitude I need. I think they should have made this one 50 U's. Mainly because of how terrain differs from planet to planet. Because it can be a little bit weird, can't it? Okay, right, well I'm just going to drift down and hopefully hit the atmosphere in a second. And hopefully trigger it. But I'll be with you in a second, people, once that starts happening. As soon as that counter starts, I'll be sure to let you know. Hey, chums, I feel I should be... Oh, here we go. Entering atmosphere. It's just popped up at the top there. There we go. Now we're falling. Right. I'm going to do very little. And I'm going to hope I'm not going to hit the planet before this ends. 60 seconds is a long time to wait, but I'm gonna put all this footage in here just in case you're really struggling to get this one done. I didn't think this would be as hard as what I've found it thus far. At least doing this above water, you know, I haven't got to worry about pancaking myself against a rock. Unless I hit an island, and then yeah, I'm doomed. Yeah. It doesn't help when you can't see the planet below you because of the amount of stormy type stuff going on either, does it? We'll see how we get on with this. Come on! We've only got another 10 seconds to go. This is actually looking okay. I think the idea of jumping out above ocean is probably the best tip for this one. There we go. Easy peasy that time. I mean, how much further I've got to go? I've got loads. Yeah, look. That's not so bad. Right, well, let's head for an island then anyway. Then at least I can call my ship in. If I hit this island, though, with my face, it's not going to be pretty, so... Engage my rocket pack. There we go. And there we are. Oh, great, yeah. Yeah, Sentinel as soon as I land. That's fun, isn't it? Freaking leave me alone. They're going to spot me on this little freaking island straight away. Great. It's going to be fun trying to get back on my ship, isn't it? Damn you, Sentinels. No one likes Sentinels. Okay, right, let's... You know what? I've got an idea. Let's go into here. Where's that thing? Ha! Deal with that, Sentinels. Yeah, back on the station. That got me away from the Sentinels and also their activity of evil, didn't it? Okay, right. I can go back into here. I can claim that now. Sweet! Rocket boots! I'll be able to do the melee strafe jump now. That's going to be brilliant. Looks like I've got everything I need to actually get those installed as well. Okay, we'll put them there. Brilliant day! I'm happy with that. Oh, look at all these ship parts I've got. I could make my Corvette look really pretty and free up a shed load of space. I'm going to do that quickly. I'll reconvene after I've made my Corvette look awesome. Chums, well, I've finished editing my ship, but no matter what button I press, I can't actually exit the shipbuilder. And I made it look freaking awesome. But now it's sort of crashed on me. So I'm probably going to have to do all this again. And I can't even bring up the other menu. There's nothing I can do. I'm pressing every single button. I'm even trying my keyboard. There's non-responsive. I'm going to have to actually crash the game. Okay, chums. Well, I've kind of made it even better now. I mean, look at that. Okay, it kind of almost looks like it's got a detachable ship on the top, like a dummy ship. And so hopefully, you know, people that are trying to attack it won't know where the cockpit is. Yes. Okay. Anyway, let's do that. Apply edits. It freaking worked this time. Lovely. Okay. Right. Expedition. And we're on phase 3. No, we're not. We're on phase 4. And we're going to visit a pirate system now. Well, I've got my actual conflict scanner installed, so this should be fairly easy to find. Let's head on over. Let's fly on out. Oh, fudging heck. Okay. I might have to walk... Oh. I can't go through there either. Okay, can I go... I can go through here, but I've built my nutrient processor there. So I can't go that way. Right. The joys. Okay. Radio. Yeah, let's delete that. And then I should be able to walk around through here and in there. And I can put my nutrient processor room back there. If it would stop flickering. There we go. Okay, well, yeah, that's different. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Fudging heck. Oh, this game. That's a fun one. Okay, right, oh. Okay, pirate system. Let's go find the pirate system. Yeah, I'm just going to make it, this just made it a lot harder to get in and out of my ship. I would fix it, but, you know. Am I out of warp fuel? Am I out of warp fuel? I'm not out of warp fuel, so why did it... Hold on. Can I not jump to purple systems then? Yeah, emerald drive required. It wasn't required outside of the freaking mission. I knew Hello Games would do this. I knew I should have brought my Atlantium drive with me. And I chose to have... Oh, God, dang it. Okay, alright, fine. Right, I'll find a pirate system. We'll jump there, people. This could take me a little while because I'm rather limited to the options that I have now because I didn't bring my Atlantium drive with me. Fun times. Found one. There you go. It's denoted with little skulls. That's what I was looking for. There we go. And away we go. There goes. Righto, here we go. We're done, diddly and done. We visited the pirate territory. So I didn't have to even go into the actual station. Seriously? That's all I had to do? Okay. I'm going to have to go in there to smuggle contraband though, right? Because that's the next mission. Emergency warp unit. It would have been better if you gave me the freaking Atlantium drive. Yeah. Okay, let's fly on in then. Yeah, I got a feeling I might have to do a secondary playthrough of this expedition, people. From lessons learned. From lessons learned. Okay, well, I've arrived. Now, I haven't got a lot of free space inside of my inventory, so yeah, I've got to snake around like that. So, And there's no teleporter here to get us down there all that quicker. So I'm going to walk all the way over there. It's going to take me a while. And I'll buy contraband. I'll show you where I get it. Okay, you've got this hauler that's just here. That's a mission agent. But down underneath him, just here, is a guy that sells contraband. Contraband agent kind of gives it away. Now what I want to do is I want to sell a little bit of stuff firstly, just to sort of clear up a bit of inventory space. Yeah, I'd sell that, I guess. I mean, I could have opened that first and saw what was in it. I'll get rid of the living slime. The antennas I don't overly want because I've got an invisible blocking volume underneath, so I'm going to get rid of the antennas as well. I don't think I'm going to be fitting any windows, so I'll get rid of the windows. There's probably going to be a mission in the next phase. Install freaking mirrors, windows, or whatever. I don't really want that or that. Or that. I'll get rid of these fishing things as well. I'll get rid of the aloe flesh. Right, that should give me enough free space for whatever I need to buy. Okay, let's go back up to the contraband is everything that's in purple. And I'm just going to buy all that he has. And I'm going to hope that that's enough. So now we need to fly to a normal area of space. I'm going to walk all the way over to my ship. I'll see you at the galactic map. And then we'll be warping to a normal system. Yeah, when I say I'm going to do another playthrough, what I'll probably do is just do it like a fully edited one that's really quick. Yeah, so it'd be my best tips video, basically. But yeah, I think the back end of my ship looks pretty darn cool, actually, with all those sort of engines and everything. I don't know why the back hatch keeps opening as well. That's freaking weird. Hello Games have put all these fixes in, and they have fixed a lot. I don't want to take anything away from them, but at the same time, they seem to have broken a fair few new things as well. I mean, it's not as broken as it was, but you've seen the problems that I've had inside a multiplayer, right? Trying to do that optional milestone. And if you haven't got friends in the game, those can be really tedious. Right, so I'm just in a normal area of space, in a normal station, and I'm going to go to the Galactic Trade Terminal and sell all this purple stuff and hope that it triggers the contraband reward. Otherwise I might have to jump to another pirate system and do the same sort of run again. I mean, my map isn't that good at looking at what I'm going to make and all that sort of shenanigans. You know, you guys might be able to do it inside your head. I'm not so good. Alright, here we go. Right, I wish we could sort it by contraband, but you're looking for anything that's got purple in it. So sell that. Sell those. Sell those. Have I got any other contraband on me just because I'm going to get rid of those Gravitino balls. There we go. Is that enough? It is enough. We've done the smuggling run, which is cool. Okie dokie. And we can stick all that inside of our exosuits. Hold on. What's the last one? Engage emergency warp unit. Have they given me emergency warp unit? Did they give me a pre-packaged one? Let's hope that they have. Pre-packaged emergency warp unit. I'm not seeing anything that looks like one there. Okay, let's go over into here. Let's see if there's one inside. They haven't given me one, have they? I haven't installed it. So I've got to actually build it myself. Okay, well let's get that in. And I've got to then use a warp cell. Okay, well let's... Antimatter housing. I need ferrite dust. I haven't got anything that converts into ferrite dust, so I'm going to go shoot some rocks. Okay, can I make the antimatter? Let's have a look if I can make the antimatter. I can. Okay. There we go. Antimatter. I'm going to have to go down to a planet, shoot some rocks, and get some ferrite dust. Because I turned all my ferrite dust into pure ferrite and then into magnetized, didn't I? Okie dokie, let's just fly down to a planet that's going to be infested by sentinels and shoot some rocks. I could have checked the Galactic Trade Terminal to see if they sold some ferrite dust, couldn't I? Oh well, we live and learn. You know what, rather than get out of the ship, I'm just going to shoot the planet's surface from up here. And hope that I don't upset any sentinels while doing it. Take that, rocks. There we go, we're getting loads of ferrite dust. Ferrite, 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 ferrite. Oh, that's cool. Oh, overheated that. And these just hover in place, which is good. Quite good for gathering resources. Just hovering up here, shooting the shite out of stuff. Okay, right. What do I need to install? Let's see if I've got enough now. Warp cell, so I can create that. And I can create my warp cell. Go into here. Done. Okay, right. I've never used this thing. So, how do we do it? Do I have to have sentinels after me or something? Yeah, I think so. Alright, well, let's fly back to the station then and shoot the station and get some sentinels to come and get me. At least I think that's what you've got to do. Let me just see. Emergency warp allows instant warp even when conventional systems are blocked by starship combat. Yeah, so I've got to get into starship combat. The easiest way to get into starship combat is to fly to a station and shoot it. There we go. Okay, right. Why is that not working? Why the... I've got a thing! I've got a thing! I've got a thing! Stop shooting me! I've got a thing! Okay, that's not freaking working, is it? Where is it? There. That should work! Just get it by the quick menu. Yeah. No! Fudging heck! There it is. It's in a separate menu over at the far side. I've never used it before. Never. I don't run from a fight. This is the captain of the Steves. Oh, great. I'm going to fight. I'm going to run away. No, we're going to save this one. Okay, here we go. Let's test out our weaponry on this, shall we? At least then if I do it, I'm not going to get any other freighter interactions. Right. So here we are. Let's test out our weapons on these guys. I get the right weapon in a moment, and then you're in trouble. That annihilate the shields. Boom! Ah! What the fudge hit me there? Dang you! Now I don't know whether I destroyed it or not. Come on! That's the one I wanted. Oh, we're going to destroy 7 of them. Alright, well I think you've seen how effective my weaponry is. It's not too bad, is it? It's just my selection of weapons that I've got to get better at. But I usually only install 2 weapons. For that reason, to be fair. We've got loads of weapons in this one. Did I just shoot a goodie ship? I think I did. Alright, anyway. I'll get rid of these and then I'll reconvene. Right, I think I just took out the last one. Right. Save civilian fleet from pirates. Okay. Well, we managed to get the expedition reward anyway. There we go. Is this the freighter that I've just won? Okay. It's not the worst freighter. Oh, look at that. We've just got a load more stuff just fill up my inventory. Nice. Thank you very much. Alright. Cool. Lots more cowling. My ship's going to look fantastic. Alright, okay, well let's head on around here then. Let's hit this big red button to teleport about on the freighter and let's go claim this thing. What class is it? Oh, it's an A class! Oh, that's a bit of a bonus. That ship looks a bit stuck. Right, okay, let's get up here. Come on, in the door. That's it. Lovely. Let's go talk to the freighter commander and let's claim this. Yeah, I want to talk to you. Cool, hello. And yeah, I'm just going to claim it. I'll have it. Yeah, give me it. I'll have it. Yeah, thank you. Alright, done. Red and green. It looks like something out of Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, I'm not bothered. I just want to do my expedition. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. We've actually done. The only thing we haven't done is this optional one, which I'm probably going to do Friday. Right, here we go. Let's collect a reward on that one then. Sweet. Deadeye Cannon. Ooh, we just got a new cannon. I guess we did. Haha! Okay, let's fly around here. Let's teleport back to my old shippity ship. And I'll make a save. And we'll be installing that cannon probably next episode, people. So let's head through these doors over here. And I'll jump in my ship. And you know what? Let's fly to a station. I don't trust have my ship docked there right now, because I've already just claimed that. I'm going to fly in the station and create a proper save inside of the station, so we're in a safe place for next episode, people. Well, fudging, that wasn't safe, was it? It took my eye out. Okay, right, let's head on over here. Let's go in there. You know what? Since we're landing in the station, we could always stick the cannon on now, couldn't we? Yeah, jumps, there we go. Modify. And we've got a new weapon, which is this guy. Look at that. Deadeye cannon. I kind of want to put that crown of place. Can I put it there? Oh, I need solar mirror and metal plating. Let's see if... It would be nice if they actually just gave you it, rather than you having to craft it. I mean, that's a bit crafty, isn't it? Let's go see if I can buy those things over at the Galactic Trade Terminal. I bet I can't. That's a bit of a tease, isn't it? I thought getting a reward was a reward, not, oh, you got the blueprint. Okay, right. Let's have a look. Can I buy a solar mirror here? No, I can't. Alright, well, can I actually craft a solar mirror? Have I actually got the blueprint to craft a solar mirror? No, I don't. Okay. Alright, well, I could go buy the blueprints for the solar mirror, but that's a lot of ask. Alright, well, I'm not installing it this episode, Jums. I mean, I do need metal plating as well, which I could make the metal plating. No, I can't, because I'm lacking ferrite dust yet again. Okay, alright, that's next episode then. I will get the cannon installed. Okay. Until next episode, people. Goodbye. And goodbye again. It's been a bit of a frustrating one, this one, but not because of my own doing, I don't think. I think they're partially my own doing. But at the same time, there's a lot to be desired still inside of the game, isn't there, when it comes to polishing out some of these bugs. Now, I know a lot of people have said, Captain Steve, I'm not doing the expedition yet. I'm going to wait and see how many patches they put in just for the expedition. Because all the patches that they put out so far have been for the main game, not really for the expedition. I think maybe that's a wise choice. Thinking about it. Anyway, goodbye, and goodbye again.